Hello and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, to Prom Dreams, a high school love story. Warning, this game contains violent and disturbing content for mature audiences only. Prom Dreams contains depictions of or references to the following subjects: graphic violence, blood and gore, murder, suicide and death, strong language, torture, bullying, cruelty towards disabled, some sudden noises and jump scares, not too many though, and some flashing images. It is not recommended for players who are faint of heart or younger than 16. Prom night. A night of magic, music, and revelry. A night of first loves, first dances, first kisses. A crown jewel upon the best years of your life. I wonder what your prom night will be like. Will you take your heart's desire by the hand? Will your dreams of young love finally come true? Mine didn't. I never went to prom. Come witness what the gods of love have in store for you. Your destined romance engraved among the stars. Filled with horror and blood. Hey, Kyle. I just wanted to say thank you. I had a great time tonight. I've always looked forward to going to prom with someone like you. You know, we'll be seniors next year. It'll be our last chance before college, so... Promise you'll take me again next year? Oh? Thanks. I love you, Kyle. Kyle? Kyle? Hey, Kyle. Are you daydreaming? Huh? What? Jeez, Kyle, class hasn't even started yet and you're already falling asleep? You know, if Mr. Neal caught you, he'd slam a book on your desk again. Ugh. I didn't mean to. Hey man, it's fine. I won't tell anyone. Cross my heart. Besides, I could hear you talking about your ex in your sleep. Figured you'd been up all night thinking about her or something like that. Just talking in my sleep? Well, less talking, I guess, and more like vague mumbling noises mixed with snores, mouth breathing, and the occasional actual word. Jeez, Randy, lay off, will you? Well, all joking aside, you can't keep letting it affect you like this. You want to move past it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I've got to try harder to get over it. That's the spirit, and don't you worry. Old Randy's here to help you get back on your feet. Prom is just around the corner, my friend. And you know what that means, right? I do, but you're probably gonna tell me anyway. You're damn right I am. Prom season equals dating season. Imagine it, Kyle. A whole school full of eligible bachelorettes just itching for the right guy to ask them to prom. And, if you'll let me be frank for a moment, you'd be quite the catch. I don't know if you've noticed in the midst of your teen angst, you've gotten to be pretty popular for a guy who's only been here a year, especially with the ladies. So here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. I want you to go out and find a couple of girls who strike your fancy. At least 3. And give me their names by the end of the day. Do guys actually do shit like this? That's weird. As a member of the yearbook club, I guarantee that I'll have the scoop on them. Now. Whether they're single, whether they're looking for a date. Anything you need to know, I'll be your top source. What? You really expect me to find 3 girls that I like in a single day? Hey, I'm not asking you to find your soulmate here. Just 3 girls you think are cute, that's all. We can narrow it down from there. And if things don't work out, well, there's other fish in the sea. But nothing will change if you don't take the first step into the dating world, bro. Alright. That's what I like to hear. Don't you worry about a thing, Kyle. We're gonna get you a prom date for sure. No. Never. You can't make me. Oh, shoot. Classes are starting. Listen, I'll be here most of the day. I've got to finish these yearbook pages by the deadline, and it's gonna eat into a lot of my time. So, if you talk to anyone interesting, come by and tell me, okay? Good luck, buddy. Try not to break too many hearts out there. Day 1, 8 a.m. Yes, it is a high school setting. Okay. Oh, there's no... Alright, I guess we'll save real quick. There's no settings. Okay. There's a piece of paper on your desk. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, no, not a schedule. Okay, class schedule. Pre-calc, French, computer science, biology, lunch, social studies, British literature, 3D art, and study hall. Okay. Take your class schedule with you? Yes. Select it from your inventory to view it. Okay. You know, Hamlet's a great story and all, but I think I would have liked to go over Macbeth instead. Of course, that might not have gone over so well with the drama kids, but still. Hey Kyle, you get any work done on that paper Mr. Neela signed? Oh, me? I'm just using the study notes guide to get by. Well, if I can understand what some 500-year-old British guy is trying to say. Apparently the juniors in the middle of their Edgar Allan Poe unit. Seriously jealous. That was my favorite part of American Lit last year. I wish I could take it all over again. American Lit? Oh, hi Kyle. How are things? Hey Kyle, how's life treating you? Fairly, I hope. I bet you're looking forward to prom with the rest of your classmates. Don't forget, you've still got a paper to write for me. No. British Lit essay assignment. What is your opinion on the character of Ophelia from Hamlet and the circumstances surrounding her death? Assignment should be typed, double-spaced, in 12-point font with 1-inch margins. Due Friday. Ugh. I hate that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't forget to give me those names before you head home today. I'll be cooped up in here all day, so you shouldn't have trouble finding me. Good luck, buddy. I'm rooting for you. Don't make me go through school normally, please. Ugh, Randy. It's just like him to come up with some weird scheme like this. He never could mind his own business, that's for sure. Damn. But I guess I can't be too hard on him. He's my best friend at this school. And he's just trying to help me out. I think. Still, though, how am I supposed to pick out 3 girls I like in a single day? I don't know if I'll even think of one. In any case, first period's about to start. I should head to math before the next bell rings. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Huh? You're running. Oh, you had more than enough time to see me. Ow. Oh. Jeez, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm so clumsy. I didn't mean to run into you. I'm sorry. Oh no, my books. I'll really be late. Help her get her things. Hey, here, let me help you get that. Oh, no, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. It'll be faster this way, won't it? I guess so. Thank you. I've got Duval for Spanish first period. You know how he gets when we're late. Yeah, tell me about it. Nobody wants to get on his bad side. That should be everything. Thanks again for your help. I really appreciate it. Even though I was the one who ran into you. Seriously, it's fine. Don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, I'll try not to. You're always so nice to people, Kyle. No wonder you have so many friends. Well, I don't know about that, but thanks. Neela, right? Yeah, that's right. We're in biology together. Though, you know that already, don't you? Yeah, you're a few seats behind me, aren't you? But I don't think we've talked much outside of class. Really? I guess we haven't. We really need to hang out more often, don't we? Maybe we could sit together for lunch one day? I usually make my own, so I can try to bring some extra to share. Really? You would? Sure thing. You will? Then I'll bring something really good tomorrow for sure. Sounds great. I hear your cooking's really good. Can't wait to try it. Ask you. Oh, right, my class. Mr. Duval's gonna chew me out for sure. I'll talk to you later, Kyle. Don't forget to look for me at lunch tomorrow. You know, on second thought, this might not be so hard after all. Neela Devar. She's a year below me, so we don't see each other often, but everybody seems to love her. She is always so cheerful and polite to everyone she meets. Not to mention, she's a great cook. Or so they all say. I'll have to talk to her some more, but I could easily see myself going to prom with a nice girl like her. Now I'm late. Ah, crud, it's a late bell. Time to get an earful from Mrs. Robertson, I guess. It's making me relive high school. Oh, I'm moving now. What are you doing? Prom was only a few days away, and I still haven't found a good dress to go in. Do boys ever have this problem when they try to pick out suits? Sometimes I wonder. 202 Social Studies. What are you doing out? Graduation's coming up fast, isn't it? Seems like I was just starting my freshman year yesterday. You ever feel that way, Kyle? Sometimes it felt like it went on too long. Another day closer to finals. Man, why do I always get so anxious this time of year? You'd think I'd never taken an exam before. It's ridiculous. Not math. I don't want to do math. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Any later and you would have missed the exam review. Sorry, Mrs. Robertson. I got held up in the hallway. I figured. Now, have a seat and we'll get started. Anyway, back to the review. Math class goes on as usual today. So does French and computer science. When biology rolls around, I sneak a glance or two at Neela. Turns out, she was doing the same with me. I wonder if her bumping into me set off some kind of spark between us. I just realized how corny that sounded. Still, it's a start, I guess. Maybe Randy's assignment isn't as dumb as I thought it'd be. Day 1, 12 p.m. Ugh, meatloaf. Yeah, I think I'm done eating for now. I've got some time left before my next class. I could bum around a bit till then, I guess. Maybe I can try talking to some of the other girls around here. Can't give Randy a reason to think I'm not looking hard enough after all. What's that? You're done already? You're barely eating, dude. Oh, you got something to do? Oh, okay then. So those are guys. If I'm gonna apply to the basketball team next year, I've gotta start getting into shape now. I'm trying to cut back on my portions, but man, it's tough. You know, we're kind of a weird school in a way. Majority of the kids don't even eat here in the dining hall or dining room during lunch period. In fact, most of the time they're off doing everything but eating. Oh, I can't go around you. I used to get my lunches here at school, but then I started doing gluten-free, and dairy-free, and vegetarian. So now I can't eat anything from the cafeteria. It's so inconvenient. You know what really pisses me off? All the spoiled rich kids complaining about the food here. At my old school, we were lucky to get something other than fish sticks and fries. Huh? Well, I guess technically, I'm a rich kid too, but you know what I mean. Meatloaf? You know, I never really liked meatloaf. Okay. Hello? Oh. I remember those cookies we got from the bake sale a few weeks ago? Oh, you mean the almond cookies Neela made? Yeah, those are the best. Yeah, those. I hope she makes them again before summer starts. Or at least gives us a recipe or something. Hello? Dining hall closes at 2 every day. Don't you think that's a bit excessive? I mean, does the janitor really need all that time to clean in here? Leave the janitor alone. Okay. I think I'll let him finish. Alright. Leaving already, Kyle? Well, I guess I can't blame you. Meatloaf today isn't very good. Okay. Let me go down. Ow. Miss Susie had a steamboat. The steamboat had a bell. The steamboat went to heaven. Miss Susie went to... Operator, please give me number 9. And if you disconnect me, I'll kick you from behind the refrigerator. There was a piece of glass. I remember that one. Wow, haven't heard that one since elementary school. Same. Something I've noticed here at St. Giles is how lenient they are with us. I mean, as long as we're not getting into any trouble, we can basically go wherever we want during the lunch hour. Is it like that at your old school, Kyle? Definitely not. Can you believe it? I just tried to check out Jane Eyre from the library, and Miss Princeton lost it. What kind of librarian loses books? I'll have to walk all the way to the bookstore and get an overpriced new copy just for school. Ugh. How does a librarian lose a book? That's a good question. Everyone's going on about prom, but they forget that finals week is coming up too. Well, that's okay. I'll get the last laugh when they all fail because they're too busy partying. Who are you? Oh, hey, dude. Kyle, listen. I just had the greatest idea. What if we got a ball of weed the size of the sun and threw it into the sun? Yeah? Why? Don't look at me like that. Totally not high right now. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, sure you're not, dude. That's totally not like anyone I know. What are you talking about? Actually, should I check in this building? I probably should. That'd be smart. If you borrow books from the library, Kyle, you'd better make sure you bring them back. Miss Princeton will be on your trail like a bloodhound if you don't. Trust me, I know from experience. Some jerkwads thought it'd be funny to tear pages out of my biology textbook. Can you believe that? Fortunately, I can borrow a copy from here, so at least I'm not SOL for my finals. Honestly, I know you kids are busy with prom and finals coming up, but would it be too much to ask you to try keeping the shelves in some semblance of order? It would save me a lot of time, that's for sure. Poor librarian. Who are you? Figures. Seriously, you'd think they'd bother to put actual good books in here, like Eternal Blood. But no. All they've got is boring crap that we have to read for English already. Totally sucks. I know it's a Christian school, but still, ugh. Wonder what she'd say if I told her who my mom was. On second thought, that's probably a bad idea.
I don't know what that means.
You know, they say the library institution is dying off thanks to the internet, but I think that's just a load of crap. I mean, what'll happen when the robots take over and begin siphoning all the electricity for themselves? That's right, our good old-fashioned books will be there to save us all. Locked again? Janitor always does this, locking up rooms while he's cleaning so we don't bother him. Either way, though, my study hall period is at the end of the day. Surely you'll be done by then. Okay, that's where study hall is. Bum, bum, bum. Heads up. Where? Huh? Oh! Right in the face. Ugh. That's twice. Twice in one day, something slammed into me. Ooh, that had to hurt. You okay there, dude? Seriously, I thought I told you to watch your head. Ugh. Maybe you should watch your aim. What did you say? Well, you know my aim is perfect, so you were aiming for my head? Maybe I meant to throw the ball at your dumb face. You never know, asshole. Hey. You hit me. Ugh, whatever. Let's change the subject already. So what brings you around these parts, Mason? Didn't like the meatloaf today? Yeah, you could say that. Though to be honest, I never really liked meatloaf to begin with. Fair enough. I think all the cafeteria's food sucks. I usually just grab a burger or something off campus instead. After all, with all the practicing I do, and at all the calories I can get. Practicing? For what? Oh wait, I remember, you're... Maggie, right? The one and only. Good to know the ball to the face didn't give you any brain damage. Right. Still though, I thought basketball season was over. How come you still need to practice? Because college, duh. I'll be playing for state, so I've got to keep my game strong. I try to sneak in practice every day, even if it means cutting classes. Really? So when do you have time to study? That's the thing, I don't. Studying is for chumps. Besides, I'm on scholarship. I'm already guaranteed for a free ride to state, so why bother? The only thing I need to study is my slam dunk technique. And your aim, obviously. Hey, speaking of, I could use a second player for some practice. You interested, Kyle? Me? Well... Sure. Why not? Awesome. Glad to hear it, Mason. My schedule's pretty busy today, so this time tomorrow, maybe? After you finish eating, I mean. Yeah, sure. That sounds fine. Then it's settled. See you tomorrow, Mason. Try not to get hit by any more stray balls, will you? That was Maggie Pham, aka the ass-kicking queen of St. Giles Hines. She's definitely interesting, that's for sure. Pretty rough around the edges compared to other girls. Still, she's our MVP this year, and she's got a sports scholarship to state, so there's no denying she's talented. And she's feisty. I kinda like that about her. Sure, she's a little bit intimidating, but I wonder if she'd be interested in going to prom together. Well, I guess that makes two names I can give to Randy. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Then again, I'm gonna have to make a choice eventually. That might not be quite as easy. I guess I could go on to social studies if I wanted to. It's in room 202 right next to math. But I've still got some time left. Maybe I can piddle around a little while longer. Okay, so when I enter an area, if there's a person there, it's just gonna happen, I guess. Administration. Hey, you know the rules. No students behind the desk. Sorry. Oh, sorry. What's up here? Head office. I'm curious. Is this my mom? Oh, hello, Kyle. Is there something you needed? No, ma'am. Never mind. Alright, don't hesitate to ask if you need anything. Alright. Just curious. Gonna see if it said hi, Mom. Bet you're gonna ask me what I'm doing by myself back here. Maybe I just like being alone. Ever thought of that? Huh? Okay. Yikes. Crap, where is it? Dr. Larry's gonna kill me if I don't turn this in today. People at the band. Dun, dun, dun. Goodbye. Okay, I didn't see anything else, so I guess we're going in here. Yes. Oh, Kyle, there you are. You're just in time for the current events discussion. I trust you'll try to participate this time? Yes, ma'am. Now then, for today's discussion, we'll be focusing on the conflict in Syria. Social studies comes and goes, then English with Mr. Neal, then 3D art with Mrs. Darvish. On the way to my last period, study hall, I see Maggie strutting around the hallway with her basketball teammates. She shoots me a grin, then cracks some joke about my hard head. Of course, I laugh in spite of myself. I guess she just has that effect on people. Maybe a girl who I can goof off with like that is exactly what I need right now. Day 1, 3 p.m. Man, this English paper is giving me one hell of a headache. I mean, come on, it's Hamlet. People have been discussing it for 500 years. What else can I possibly say about it? Are you the last girl? This isn't going anywhere. How am I supposed to talk about Ophelia for 5 whole pages? That's so fair. What's this? Waiting until the last minute to do your English paper, Kyle? I guess senioritis has finally kicked in, hasn't it? What? Jeez, don't do that. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Sorry about that. I just couldn't help but notice you were having a rough time with your assignment. You could say that, I guess. I see. Well, in that case, maybe I could offer some advice? Sure, that'd be fine. Alright, then. What is it you're having trouble with, exactly? The content, or just meeting the page count? The page count, mostly. I've got the basics down, who Ophelia was, what she did, how she died, but it only takes up 2 pages at most. What else could I possibly write about that Mr. Neal thinks will need 5 whole pages? See, that's where your there's your problem right there. You're taking the assignment at face value. If you only write the basics, you'll end up with just a summary. You're gonna have to dig a little deeper into the text, read between the lines, and add your own interpretation. Interpretation? What interpretation is there that we haven't covered in class? You'd be surprised. Hamlet may be several centuries old, but scholars are still thinking of new interpretations of the text to this day. You could write a whole textbook on just the different ways people have interpreted Ophelia and her relationship with Hamlet. Sorry, I'm still not following. Well, it's a very complex subject. Let me just put it this way. You have to write about the impression you got from the text. How it made you feel? What do you think the character's motivations are? Finally, what message or moral you got out of the story as the reader. Oh, now I get it, I think. Yes, well, as much as I'd like to keep this conversation going, I'm meeting another student for tutoring in a few minutes. Perhaps we could finish it tomorrow? I've already completed my paper, so I can easily help you with yours. You can? Well, that'd be great. Excellent. Don't worry, Kyle. I'll make sure that you finish it on time. How does lunch sound? I bring mine so I can just eat here while we work. Ooh, you're triple booking lunch. Oh, sure, lunch sounds fine. Now! Alright then, I'll see you tomorrow at lunch, Kyle. How did you just go all the way around? Oh, hey, wait a sec. Yes? What is it? I forgot to thank you for the advice. So, thanks, Brooke, right? Well, it was nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. Brooke O'Keefe, the daughter of Senator O'Keefe. She's incredibly smart. One of the smartest kids in the entire school, I'd say. She even takes the time to tutor other kids who aren't doing as well. Not to mention, she's a real looker. Though, that's not exactly an unpopular opinion. Brains and beauty. She's probably got guys lined up to ask her to prom already. But, should I take my chances anyway? I think if I try to work any more on this paper, my brains will start leaking out of my ears. Not to mention, it's almost the end of the day. I told Randy I'd give him the names before then. Neela, Maggie, and Brooke. Not a bad pick, I must say. I just realized I'd promised to meet all of them at lunch tomorrow. Damn, what did I get myself into? That's... wait, no, I have to live with these consequences. Why? I don't like this. I don't remember. Here we go. Oh, there you are, Kyle. I was worried you wouldn't show up. Anyway, lover boy, I assume you have your choice of lovely young ladies ready for me? Yeah, sure, you could say that. Really? Well, don't keep me waiting, man. Let's hear them. Let's see. Neela, Maggie, and Brooke. It's quite the motley crew. I had no idea your tastes in women were so diverse. And? Is that supposed to be a bad thing? No, it's fantastic. I just thought it was funny, that's all. In any case, you're in luck. Last I checked, none of them have a date for prom yet. Or any date, for that matter. Oh, really? Hey, how do you even know that anyway? My super sleuthing journalistic skills, of course. More like super creepy stalker skills. Oh yeah, I guess you could call it that too. All joking aside though, I'm proud of you for going through with this, Kyle. You already look twice as competent and half as mopey. Really? You think so? I know so. It's all about willpower, bro. Courage. The courage to suck it up and take the plunge. Anyway, I'll be able to give you a full scoop of these girls as soon as I can go home and look at my notes. You have notes on girls at your house? You just have notes on girls? That's weird. Hold on, you have notes? Yeah, exactly. On near every student at St. Giles. Even you, Kyle. That's weird. Of course you do. I should have known. Hey, don't be hating. You'll be thanking me later if my notes help you land your dream date. I'll bring them by you first thing in the morning. Don't get cold feet before then, alright? Alright, we'll try not to. Got a weird way of going about it, but you're a good friend, Randy. Thanks. Don't worry about it. See you tomorrow, Kyle. That's over with. I guess tomorrow morning is when we'll be planning our next move. Or rather, my next move. For now, though, I should start heading home. As for the girls, I guess I'll just have to sleep on it until I can pick one, huh? Eh. The opening to this is a little slow. It's not bad. It's just a little slow. I'm hoping it will start to pick up here shortly. Hopefully. Alright, what's it? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me? Huh? Are they talking to me? I'm so sorry to bother you. You aren't in a hurry, right? Uh, do I know you? Well, no, I don't suppose you would. How rude of me asking for your help before properly introducing myself. My name is Claire. I just transferred to St. Giles not long ago, and I still don't quite know my way around. Would you be so kind as to give me directions to the chemistry lab? I borrowed a book from Dr. Larry to study over lunch break. And I nearly left campus before I could give it back to him. Silly me. Sure, no problem. You're gonna want to take the stairs to the second floor and turn right. It'll be the second classroom on your left. Oh yes, now I remember. Thank you so much, Mr... Oh, it's Kyle. Kyle Mason. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Kyle. I know it's nearly the end of the year, but I hope we can talk more often before then. Well, I don't mean to hold you up on your way home. Be safe, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow? Hmm? That seemed weird. Also, hello. Uh, transfer student? I don't remember hearing about any transfer students. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. She seems polite, at least. In any case, last bell's about to ring. I bet I could get away with it if I went ahead and left. Are you ready to leave school for the day? Yes. Finally, time to turn my brain off for the day and head home. Not too far from campus, however, I run into Brooke again. She's in a hurry for some after-school appointment, but she stops long enough to remind me of our study session tomorrow. And then she blinks at me? Hold on, did I see that right? Here I was thinking she'd be way out of my league. Maybe she likes my company more than I thought she did. In any case, I've definitely got my work cut out for me tomorrow. Maggie, Neela, and Brooke. I wonder if I can keep up with all of them. Day 2, 12 p.m. It's jumping straight to lunch. There you are, Kyle. You look like you're in a swell mood. How'd you sleep? How'd you sleep last night? Better? Um, um, not really. Oh, sorry about that then. But don't you worry, Kyle. Once we get you dating again, you'll stop ruminating about your ex so much. You'll be able to sleep soundly with the knowledge that your BFF Randy set you up with your dream girl. Sure, if you say so, Randy. Oh, I know so. Anyway, sorry that I missed you this morning. I was busy with the yearbook, you see. Not only that, but I was also getting a little something special ready for. Sorry, my brain died on that sentence for some reason. And here it is. Ta-da! Oh, are these the notes? Kyle Mason, age 18, grade 12. Personality, average, down to earth, seriously indecisive. Plans, law school. Kyle transferred to St. Giles Academy at the beginning of the year, but somehow he's managed to become pretty popular despite his low-key personality. The fact that he's got a cute face and is a pretty nice guy doesn't like to get involved in drama probably has a lot to do with that. Kyle's mother. Oh, she was the author of that book the girl was talking about. Kyle's mother is the author of the best-selling young adult novel series Eternal Blood, which is currently being adapted to the big screen. Personally, he's not a fan. Vampires really aren't his thing. But he supports her anyway, especially since the novel's runaway success helped fund his elite private school education. Rumor has it that Kyle's still reeling from a bad breakup at his old school. Of course, he's going to have to get over it if he wants to find himself a prom date this year. Okay, so this dude doesn't really feel like your friend. He just feels like he's a friend that you made at your new school. He doesn't really feel like he's your best friend, though. Because this also feels a little weird that you're writing all this information down about your friend. Then you write information about everybody. That's weird. But no. Well, what do you think? Why are you showing me my notes about, like, the notes you have about me? That's weird. Wow, Randy, that's me. But why? Well, I did say I had notes on you, didn't I? Figured you'd appreciate the transparency. That's all. Besides, that was just an example I prepared. But you're really gonna want to see is the info I've got on those three girls you asked about. I don't like walking around with, like, notes of these girls. Oh, that'd be weird if they found it. Oh, what if that's one thing that they find and they, ooh. I think you'll find it extremely useful in your quest to score a prom date. Do I need a prom date? Do I? Quest? Do you think this is a video game? Not the fourth wall break. Jeez, learn to take a joke. I know you're still nervous about this, but everything's gonna work out fine in the end. Trust me. Oh, that's the lunch bell, isn't it? Don't you have an appointment you have to make? Yeah, with three girls, because I'm dumb. Oh, God, that's right. I promised Neela I'd meet her at lunch. And Maggie. And Brooke, too. For real? All of them? Wow, you really got yourself in deep, didn't you? Now I'm saying this as your friend. If you ask me, I don't think you'll have time to keep your promises to all three of them. Oh, is this where it starts? Yeah. I know you're not the kind of guy who'd stand a girl up on purpose. But in this case, you might have to. Well, you're the one who told me to pick three of them. I didn't say to set up dates with all of them. That's on you, bro. They're not dates. Just because I'm hanging out with them doesn't mean... You know what? Forget it. You're right. I made this bed, so I guess I'll have to lie in it. Hey, don't sweat it too much. You're just gonna have to prioritize, that's all. You can use my notes to help make a decision if you need to. Just let me know whenever. You'll you'll know where to find me. Good luck, my man. Bio notes for Kyle, Randy, Neela, Maggie, and Brooke are now available. Talk to Randy in the English room to read them. Okay. Wait, you have notes on yourself? Wanna look at my notes? Sure thing, dude. Whose notes you wanna read? I sort of wanna read what you wrote about yourself. Oh my god. Age 17. Grade 11. Personality. Enthusiastic. Loyal. Awesome. Plans. A journalism degree. Journalism. Your resident yearbook, club president, and go-to info guy. Need scoop on the latest drama at St. Giles Academy. Need to know who's single and ready to mingle. Or maybe you just need to know what's on the lunch menu today. Randy Goodwin's your man for all of it and more. But seriously, I guess if I had to describe myself in one word, it'd be nosy. I've always had a bad habit of obsessive note-taking and eavesdropping, but in my defense, I only use that information for good, never evil, most of the time. In any case, if you ever need any information, advice, or just a shoulder to cry on, come talk to me. I'll try to help out any way I can. That's weird. Neela Devar, 17, grade 11, personality, innocent, playful, nurturing. Plans, culinary school. Neela's been attending St. Giles since her freshman year. She's known for her large glasses, cute, girlish giggle, and her homemade lunches full of culinary delights from all over the world. Everyone likes her for her rosy personality, and those who don't are usually just jealous of her cooking and baking skills. Her almond cookies, made from her grandmother's secret recipe, are always a huge hit at school bake sales, and they're vegetarian too. Neela's mother is a top neurosurgeon in the city, and her father is a successful real estate salesman, both locally and abroad. However, despite her parents' successes, her own ambitions are relatively humble. Her dream is to open up her own restaurant one day and introduce her grandmother's home cooking to a wider audience. The way she sees it, doing what one loves is far more important than fame or fortune. Ooh, lemon drizzle cookies will be good. Surprisingly, no one's asked her out to prom yet. A shame, really. She's just too cute not to ask. Maggie. Maggie, age 19. Grade 12. Personality, brash, tomboyish, good sense of humor. Plans, State University basketball team. The renowned ass-kicking queen of the St. Giles Hines. Maggie's sarcastic, no-nonsense attitude and recent championship wins for the newly formed co-ed basketball team have made her into something of a high school heroine. In fact, despite her history of poor grades, she was just recently awarded a basketball scholarship from a local state university, a fact she's obviously proud of, if her constant bragging was any indication. Though she's very much a rough-around-the-edges type of girl, Maggie's classmates say that she's really very friendly once you get to know her. She even has a soft spot for stuffed toys, a fact she'll deny until she's red in the face. Gotta keep the tough girl image alive somehow, right? Speaking of which, teddy bear sounds like a good way to ask her to prom, if you think you can handle her, that is. Okay, and then Brooke. Age 18, grade 12, personality, cool, intelligent, ambitious. Plans, Yale. A strong contender for valedictorian, Brooke is known as one of the smartest students at St. Giles, not to mention one of the most beautiful. Such a combination would normally intimidate her fellow students, but her charisma, level-headedness, and leadership skills make her a top pick for group projects and sporting events. She even offers tutoring for struggling students in her spare time. Her father is Senator Edgar O'Keefe, known for his ruthless electoral campaign and harsh criticism towards his rivals and contemporaries. And as it turns out, ambition runs in the family. Recently, Brooke has begun cramming almost non-stop for finals in an attempt to improve her chances of getting into her dream school, Yale, which also happens to be the alma mater of many US presidents. Coincidence? Whatever her plans are, it's pretty clear she could use a break from all that studying. Maybe an invitation to prom would give her an excuse to relax. Okay. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Alright, so we have information on everybody. Probably go talk to Neela. Is this her? Watch out. Oh, hi Kyle. I'm so glad you made it. Why don't you take a seat? I'll show you what I brought for lunch today. Sure. Great. I hope you like it. Well, here it is. I woke up extra early to make it fresh for you. Ta-da! Oh wow, this looks delicious. What is it? There's pasta and vegetables and... what else is in it? Nothing special. Butter, cream, Parmesan cheese. It's called pasta primavera. It's very rich and filling even without any meat in it. Here, try some. Say ah. Ah? It says Danganronpa vibes. I've never actually played Danganronpa. I know about it, but I just never got around to it. Well, how do you like it? Oh, it's great. Really? I'm so glad. To be honest, I was a little bit worried that you wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? It's fantastic. Everyone always said you were a great cook, and now I finally know why. You're making me blush. You're making me blush. Thank you, Kyle. Hearing you enjoyed it means a lot to me. I'll need to figure out what dishes you like and cook you some more. Jeez, you don't have to go through all that trouble. It'd be no trouble at all, really. I love cooking for others. It's something so simple, but it can make people so happy, you know? Oh, if someone cooked for me, I would die happy. I do like cooking for people, though. When my body isn't trying to take me the fuck out, I absolutely love cooking for people. I made a whole Friendsgiving one time. I brined and learned how to cook a turkey. I made roasted potatoes. I made ham rolls. I made a ham roast. I made like, I think 12 different dishes in total. It was so good. I also learned how to make kimchi so I could make it for one of my friends. I learned how to make a lot of things so I could make them for friends. It's fun. I like cooking. When I'm able. That's one thing. I hope one day when I'm able to have, like, my own place and stuff, I really hope that I can have a kitchen that I can make accommodating for me so I can actually cook more. Oh, speaking of, what kind of foods do you like? What kind of flavors? Well, I like... Ooh, that's hard. I am a sucker for sweet things, though. Sweet foods? Oh, I love baking. I try to make a batch of almond cookies whenever the student council has a bake sale. Oh yeah, I heard they were really good. I just, never got the chance to try them. Really? You didn't? They must have sold out before you could have one. I'll make sure to make a lot more next time. That's cute. Or I could make a whole batch just for you. Oh, she's so sweet. A whole batch? For me? I don't even know if I could eat a whole batch. Then just take some home, silly. Yeah, dude. Eat them over days. But I really would love to make some for you. It's my grandmother's recipe, and she always loved making people happy with her food. That's nice. Well, when you put it that way, I can't say no, can I? She's so sweet, fortunately. Character likes sweet food. Exactly. Great. I'll look forward to it. That really filled me up. I really had a wonderful time eating with you, Kyle. We should do it again soon. Yeah, we really should. I'd like that a lot. Thanks again for the food, Neela. I can't wait to see what you make next. I'll try my best to make it good. Anyway, I need to go get ready for 5th period. I have a presentation I need to set up for. I'll see you later, Kyle. Good luck with that. You know, everybody knows Neela for her cooking, but there's another reason she's so well liked here. She's warm. She's kind. One of the kindest people I've ever met, in fact. Honestly, I think her cooking is just an extension of her good nature. She does it because it makes others happy. I really like that about her. Not to mention, that smile of hers just... Hell, I'm starting to blush, aren't I? Well, I guess if I'm feeling this way, I must be on the right track. Maybe this might work out after all. Famous last words. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's not even noon. I've still got time. If I'm quick, maybe I can meet with one of the other girls too. But, which one? I hate making decisions like this. Wait, where did she hit me from if this is a building? The ball came from here. Chat, I think she planned to do that. I think she wanted to hit me in the face with a basketball. Alright, Alright, worker bees, since the gym's going to be out of commission for the next few days, I've decided your workout routine should be replaced by some good old-fashioned manual labor. Ooh. Oh, come on, don't be that way. You'll be helping out your fellow students by setting up prom for them. Have a little school spirit. Oh, Kyle, I almost didn't see you there. You need something? Maggie. Last I saw, she was headed out the back door near the dumpsters. She was pretty mad that she couldn't use the gym to practice in today. Ah. That's the bathroom. What are you pouting? Ooh, so much trash. Why do you keep me waiting, Mason? The hell took you so long? Sorry, Maggie. I just got held up, that's all. You know how it is. No, I don't know how it is. What could be so important that you need half the damn lunch period to take care of it? You did say to come after eating. Cut me some slack, okay? I made it, didn't I? Fine. It's not like I've got time to argue about it. Anyway, the gym's closed off until prom, so I thought of a way we could shoot some hoops without the hoops. Or a ball, for that matter. How about it? You ready to face off with the ass-kicking queen herself? No. Sure. Alright. Prepare to get schooled, Mason. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Me and you are gonna take turns shooting into that dumpster over there. Each shot you make is worth 1 point. Whoever's got the most points at the end of the game wins. See? I made it simple enough that even an amateur like you would understand. Yeah, thanks for that, I guess. But what exactly are we gonna shoot into it? I thought you said we didn't have a ball. And even if we did, Coach Bolero wouldn't be too happy about us tossing perfectly good basketballs into dumpsters. I was just getting to that. The trash. See all that trash that some lowlives decided didn't need to go in the dumpster? Trash? Hold on, you don't mean... You really expect me to pick these up with my bare hands? That's disgusting. Oh, don't be such a baby. We'll be doing everyone a favor. You know, saving the earth and all that. Besides, if you got any better ideas, I'd like to hear them. Okay, fine. So I guess we'll just keep going until we run out of trash. That's the plan. Here, why don't I go first? That way you'll get to see how a pro does it. Yes! Score 1 for Maggie. Alright, your turn, Mason. Try not to embarrass yourself. Right. Oh, hey, before you take your shot, how about a little quiz? What? A quiz? Wait, I thought we were here to play basketball. You didn't say there'd be a quiz involved. I'm just full of surprises, aren't I? For real, though, I just want to see how much you actually know about basketball. I'm not grading you or anything. I don't know anything about sports. You say so, Maggie. I do say so. So, first question. How many points is a free throw worth? 3 points? Seriously? Come on, everyone knows that 3 free throws are 1 point each. It's not my fault. Well, apparently not. Don't be like that. I'm just giving you a hard time. Go ahead and take your shot. Maybe you'll actually get it in if you're lucky. That's a sentence. Okay, here goes. Looks like you missed. Better luck next time, eh? I don't like these. Rax, you sabotaged me. Why did you choose sports? You knew I was gonna be quizzed. I know it. Another point for me. But really, did you expect anything less? Rude. Alright, Mason, let's see if you can answer another question. I don't wanna! What's it called when you illegally carry the ball around instead of dribbling it? Traveling. I know that one. Ding ding, you got it. Traveling is a good way to get the ball back in the hands of the other team. Anyway, it's your turn now. Good luck. Hey, I made it. Yeah, I don't know points. Especially, there's so many different games, I don't know points. I at least know traveling. Looks like I've been underestimating you, Mason. But there's no way that luck yours is gonna last forever. My turn. Actually, before that, I've got one last question for you. Really? You're sure it's the last one? Of course. For now, anyway. So then. What's your type, Mason? I don't have a type. Type? Type of what? Type of girl, you idiot. What else would I be asking? What else would I be talking about? What is it? Huh? What? What kind of question is that? Panicking. The kind that embarrasses you, clearly. Why the heck should I tell you? That's none of your business. Well, it is now. Come on, spill the beans. I can keep a secret across my heart. Ugh, something tells me she's not gonna let up until I say something. Okay, fine. I guess I like... Oh, this feels... I don't like this one. This feels... I don't like it. Because it's gonna hurt someone. Cute girls, I guess. Cute girls. Define cute. You know, cute. Small and bubbly and cute. Small and bubbly? You're not one of those weirdos who gets off to anime girls, are you? I hate it here. Well, I'm not. I just... Lighten up, dude. I'm just messing with you. Besides, it's not like I actually care what type of girl you like. I was just, you know, curious. Anyway, still my turn to shoot. Watch him weep, Mason. It's like I just keep getting better every time. Well, Mason, looks like this is your last chance to prove yourself. Give it a go, why don't you? Okay, I'm going. Hey, Mason, watch out. What? Huh? Did you do that on purpose? Hey, you did that on purpose, didn't you? Who, me? Now why would you ever think that, Mason? There was a bee. Yeah, a big old bee was about to land right on you. I was just looking out for you, honest. Yeah, I'm sure you were. So anyway, what's the score? 1-3, with me kicking your ass as expected. Yeah, I guess it was pretty useless to think I could take you on. Spoken like a good sport. Good game, Mason. Well, time for me to start getting ready for class. Not like I have anything better to do with gym being closed and all. For what it's worth, Mason, I had a good time. Maybe we could do this again before I head off to state. Huh? Oh, yeah, I think I'd like that. So we're on the same page then. Great. But don't think I won't give you hell if you forget. I'd better see you back here soon or else. Don't worry, I won't. Promise. Good. See you around. Oh, man, that Maggie. She's hell to try and keep up with, that's for sure. But honestly, even with all of her brashness and name-calling, I had a great time with her. I don't know if that's her energy or her never-say-die attitude, but there's just something about her that seems liberating, almost. And the way she asked about my type, she was acting like she didn't care, but what if she did? What if she's thinking the same thing I am? What if I had more of a chance with her than I thought? We're not gonna be a playboy and go for everyone. No. That's mean. Don't do that. That's the bell. The period's just about to start. I better get to social studies. Sorry, Brooke. I guess we're not gonna get to study together after all. Oh, I needed her help with my paper. Shit. What if I just go over there? Yeah, so you can't just go after. Okay. There you are. It seems like you've been cutting it awfully close to the bell these past few days. Try to arrive for class in a more timely fashion from now on. Okay. Sorry, Miss Tachibana. I'll try harder next time. Alright then, on to our discussion. Who here can tell me the name of the current president of Russia? Anyone? Vladimir Putin? The afternoon goes by as usual. Social studies, English, 3D art, study hall. But this time I'm finding it hard to concentrate on my schoolwork. Is it the stress of trying to decide between 3 different girls? Well, yeah, a little bit. I was never very good at decision making after all. But even with that stress, I also feel a bit excited. Wait, that sounded gross. Maybe hopeful is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, hopeful that maybe things will turn out alright. Maybe this time we'll have better luck with love. Ha 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 ha! What's that like? And after the way my last relationship ended, it's a welcome feeling, that's for sure. Day 2, 3 p.m. I didn't see that transfer girl. Am I gonna see her again now? There. I think that ought to do it. Doesn't quite meet the page requirement, though. Maybe I should have taken up Brooke's offer after all. And now that's done with, I should probably go talk to Randy. I'll want a status update on the whole prom day situation. Not that I'm anywhere close to making a decision. Seriously, how am I supposed to make a choice like that? Flip a coin? No, I want to go with Neela. Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge soon enough. I need to get going. I don't want to flip a coin. Let's go. Where's that Randy? Randy Savage. Hey, if it ain't Mr. Casanova himself. How'd it go? Spare me no details. I'm dying to know. Talk about getting straight to the point. I had a feeling that'd be the first thing out of his mouth. Alright. Let me start from the beginning, will you? Wow, Kyle. Sure know how to put on the charm, don't you? Though, it sounds like you had to stand up poor Brooke to make it all work out. Stop reminding me. Yeah, I still feel kind of bad about that. Hey now, don't sweat it too much. You did your best, right? Sure she'll understand. I think you might be hoping for too much. Well, the point is, you're one step closer to the goal, Kyle. You've gotten to know Neela and Maggie a bit better. Now all you gotta do is make a choice and get your prom proposal ready. What? Already? But that's... moving way too fast? Yeah, I know. You can't make a romance work out in just a few days. But we're not talking about getting married here. Prom is literally at the end of the week. If you're gonna make your move, it's gotta be now. Jeez, Randy, way to put on the pressure. Just trying to help, man. Sometimes a little pressure is necessary to get the ball rolling. Anyway, I'm not gonna try and tell you who you should ask, but I'll be honest with you. Probably be bad form to try to ask Brooke after what happened today. If I were you, I'd try to focus on one of the other two. Easier said than done. No, Neela! Seriously, how the heck am I supposed to make a choice like this? Neela! I don't know. Go home and sleep on it some? Maybe you'll make up your mind after a good night's rest. Neela! Just let me choose! In the meantime, I'll brainstorm some ideas for ways you can pop the question. About prom, I mean. After all, what kind of wingman would I be if I didn't help see this through to the end? Alright, I'll try. She just seems so sweet and genuine. I like her. You're really invested in this whole thing, aren't you? I guess I should be a little more grateful. Don't sweat it. We're friends for. See you tomorrow, Kyle. Okay. Oh, I can walk away. Gonna run into the transfer girl again? No. Yes. After another long day... I can read. Another long school day over, but it feels like the hardest part's only just begun. Right now, I've got to make my choice. I know it's totally first world problems, and it's not going to be the worst choice I'll ever have to make. But if I'm going to be honest, I've never been good at making choices. In fact, you could say indecision and avoidance are some of my worst qualities. Should I ask Neela, or should I ask Maggie? I enjoyed being with both of them. I could easily see myself going to prom with either of them. Damn it. I still can't decide. Neela! Maybe I can get a fresh perspective in the morning. Maybe then I can actually bring myself to choose. Hey Kyle, hope you rested well last night, because today's your big day. Ugh, don't remind me. Yeah, I know, you're bad at making choices, I get it. But nothing will ever change if you avoid them altogether. The only way you'll ever get where you want to go in life is by making decisions. You survived till 6 a.m. Wait, different horror game. Alright, jeez, you don't have to go all motivational speaker on me. I know you're right, it's just easier said than done, you know? Hey, that's why I'm helping you out, isn't it? Here's what I think. If you're still having trouble deciding who to ask, you should go and talk to them one more time. Maybe you'll learn something new about them that'll help make your choice. Can I just make the choice now? And then, what if I still don't know? Then you're just gonna have to suck it up and trust your gut. Either way, come and see me before lunch is over and let me know when you decide on. We'll figure out where to go from there. See you soon. Whatever you do, don't get cold feet. Can I just tell you now? Need something? Now I just... Oh, that's actually the teacher doing it. Huh. Uh... No, I want to do the choose. You said meet me before lunch is over. Thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun. And I will see you guys next time.